Hi friends, I'm Anouk, Nook for short, and welcome to another Nooks Hooks vlog. I'm a crocheter. As you can tell, I love crochet, I love yarn, but I also love to dabble into anything cozy hobby related that will get me away from my screen as much as possible. In today's video, we are doing something incredibly exciting, which you probably already know what I'm doing from the title and the thumbnail, but I have been waiting for this for over 2 months. And it finally arrived today, so I am immediately picking up the camera and recording. Ta-da! Most of you probably already know ColourfullySarah. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram and probably some other socials, but that's where I follow her. I am obsessed with her YouTube channel and her Instagram, and she is like the queen of cozy, whimsical, cutesy cross stitching. And she did a shop drop at the end of March, if I'm not mistaken, and I immediately snagged a cross stitch kit. Now, this did take over 2 months to arrive because it's all the way from the US or Canada, I'm not sure. Not Sarah's fault whatsoever. Of course, it's going to take her a couple weeks to send out because this is a small business. It's only her. Give her some grace. But it was stuck at customs for over a month. So that really sucked. And I was just looking at it every day, waiting for my cross stitch kit to arrive. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I didn't just order this one. I actually ordered 4 cross stitch kits. Now, this is with good reason. It's because I'm doing a little kind of bachelorette trip. It's not really a bachelorette trip, but I'm going to London with 3 friends of mine to kind of pick a wedding dress. Again, it's not really a wedding dress. It's going to be a white summer dress. But yeah, I'm going to London with them, and I kind of wanted to give them a little gift to do on the go, to do on the train. And also as a little thank you for joining me, and they also pay part of their stay and things like that. So it's a little thank you to them for doing this with me. So next week they're coming over to have a cozy night in together. They don't know yet that they're getting this, but I just can't wait. I'm gonna open mine already. I want to film this vlog. I'm not gonna film it when I'm opening it together with them. So I'm gonna open mine now, and then in 1 week time I can gift my friends their own kits and we can all cross stitch together. So I'm very, very excited about that. They're all the expansion pack ones. So I believe this comes with extra needle binder, extra scissor fob, like a card thingy to organize your yarn. I don't even remember. It's been 2 months, but I'm very excited. I got this one, which is like the pink cake kits. Now I wanted to get the Christmas themed one for Nina because she's obsessed with Christmas, even though it's not Christmas time whatsoever. But unfortunately, that one wasn't in stock. So I went with 2 different designs and I just got 2 of each. So I did get 2 of the ones with the cake, the pink cakes. And then I also got 2 of the bee kits. Super cute. I'm not sure yet who's gonna get which one. I just know I'm getting the pink cake ones. So this vlog is just going to be all about me trying out cross stitching. I have done it once before on this little kit that my sister had got me. I never even really finished it. I did enjoy it, but I never really got an explanation on how to do it. I just winged it. And from watching ColourfullySarah's videos, I feel like I've become much more of an expert now. So I'm very, very excited about this. So yes, this vlog is going to be all about me testing out the ColourfullySarah cross-stitching kits, and I really hope you enjoy this vlog, and I'm unbelievably excited to try this out. Oh, apparently it says on the back what the expansion pack is and what is in the base pack. So I got the expansion pack. Let's read over it. So in the basic kit, you get an embroidery hoop, a full DMC skeins, which is the yarn you need to cross stitch, a DMC needle, 14 CT Ada cloth, ribbon to put a little bow on at the end. She always does that. It's adorable. the pattern and the instructions. And then in the expansion pack, you also get a needle minder, a floss card, a needle threader, and scissors. So very, very excited about that. Let's open it on up. Actually, before we go ahead and open it, I just wanted to show you some other things because Sarah just puts like so much effort into making these packets like the cutest things you have ever seen. Just, you've seen the box, you've seen how cute it is. It's obvious her color is purple. Look at her adorable business cards. She just puts so much effort into this. Look at this adorable thank you card. Do things that make you happy. So cute. With a whole thank you note and handwritten name on it. And then she also added this freebie sticker, which is worry less, stitch more. And I also ordered one extra thing, which is floss gloss to prevent knots at the back of your work. So I'm just so amazed by how much effort Sarah puts into this stuff. You really see it when you watch her videos, how much time and care she puts into it, and it's lovely to see, and it's amazing that I now get to see this in real life as well, and I get to experience the whimsy, purpley, cutesy stuff that is ColourfullySarah shop. Okay, so welcome to a little overhead view of my desk space, and let's go ahead and open up the kit together. You guys will have the first look. Oh, just look how cute. In one of her latest videos, she talks about designing new tissue paper. I don't think this is a new one because the new one is purple with her little birds on it. But can you imagine that she even designs her own tissue paper just to make the box extra cute? It's incredible. Okay. We've got the little instruction card. The pattern is behind here and it's on this really nice thick paper. I'm of course not going to show you the pattern because it's a design by ColourfullySarah and I'm not going to just show that online here, but it's behind here on this really nice glossy cardboard paper. I don't know if this is only included in the pattern, so I'm just gonna hide the QR code, but it says scan this for a step-by-step video tutorial on YouTube. I don't know if it's private video, it could be that it's just a public one, but I'm just hiding the QR code to be sure that I'm not sharing anything that is under a paywall. Next up, we have the mini skeins of yarn. We have exactly 10 colors. Yes, and of course I'm obsessed with pink, so this kit has my name written all over it. And I can see we have another little freebie. These really cutesy flower stickers. Next up, we have these heart scissors. She also gets these manufactured herself. She chooses the color herself. She makes these little, she designs these little paper backings for these things. Really, honestly, it's incredible. Let's open it on up. Just look at how cute these are. Oh, and this is the reason I'm giving the kits to my friends earlier and not on our way to London, because there is a luggage check and I don't think this would make it through for safety reasons. So that's why I'm giving it to them earlier so that they can already unpack their kits and leave these scissors at home and just take some really basic, small, unpointy scissors. And I don't know if you can read it well. ColourfullySarah is even written on the scissors. I didn't know that. That's really cute. I'm gonna put these here. Next up we have the ring. I'm sure this has a name, but I've forgotten it right now. But oh well. Oh, here we have the threader and little needle in the tiniest little pom-pom. That's way too cute. Even the threader is adorable. Oh, and she puts so much effort into making sure the colors match in every kit. Next up, the needle minder, which is, of course, a cake to fit with the kit. Then the floss card, I believe it's called, to like thread your yarn in here. The little ribbon to add to the ring at the end. Little stickers, which I believe are to put on the card, to stick them on here to write the number on it. And then the fabric that had some special name, which I wouldn't know what it is. Okay, and that's everything that was in the kit, and I'm super excited to get started on it. So step one is putting the fabric. Oh, it's also called fabric in the instructions, so I'm not that wrong. Into the hoop. Of the inner hoop. Push down. I don't know. I feel like it should be in there deeper. Okay, that looks good. And then screw it closed again. This screwing is not easy on the hands. Okay, there we go. That looks nice and tight. The next step in the instructions is to go ahead and find the center and pick the color that's your center. So I think, wait a minute. No, yeah. I think I'm gonna put the yarn onto the floss card, I believe it's called, first. So I finished putting all the embroidery floss onto the floss card. I definitely made them too short, but oh well. And I also thought, you know, the shorter they are, the less chance of them getting tangled at the back. So I don't mind that they're too short. I might regret this decision later, but we'll see. Next up, I'm going to add my needle minder to this thing. So a needle minder is just a little thing, a little magnetic thing that you can attach to your work, like so. And then it can easily go ahead and hold your needle. Isn't that great? It's so smart. Now she does say to cut off the excess, which I do think is going to be handy for when I'm embroidering, but she also says don't use your embroidery scissors for this, but my other scissors are downstairs. And do I look like I want to head downstairs and get new scissors? No. So here goes nothing. Feel like I just did something illegal. Okay. Gonna get rid of all of these little DMC things. Next up, so I need to find the center of the pattern and pick the color that matches. Okay, and I saw this in a video. You're supposed to use your needle. Am I able to immediately just take the 3 strands that I need? No, I'm not gonna try that. Oh, you can just pull it out like that. There we go, and now we only need 3 strands of this. There we go. Put the other little bit to the side. And now I am gonna go ahead and thread the needle, which the needle threader is gonna make that quite a bit easier. There we go. With that, I think it's time for our first little stitch. I finished my first piece of thread, and this is like one loop of the bow and the bottom. As you can see, my thread is pretty short since I've only been able to do this with the amount I had. But I don't mind it too much. It's gonna save me in the long run from knots at the back, because I know from that one time I used different cross stitch kits that those knots in the back are incredibly annoying. And also the hand movement when you're pulling it out, the longer the needle, the longer the thread is, the further you have to pull it out. So I believe that's also not as good for your arm as well. So I don't mind it too much. I am just going to sit back and relax and then catch up with you guys, maybe when I have finished the whole first bow.
Process thus far, and I did safety pin throughout the entire tube, and iron this out is sitting in the right spot, and it's fine. I don't need to lift open.
You guys, isn't this the cutest thing ever? I finished the outline of the first bow. I just have like a couple thousand stitches more to go. But I'm having the absolute best time. This is so much fun. And I do think I highly recommend this floss gloss, not only to prevent knots, but also just to get your stitches a bit cleaner. I feel like it's been helping. My stitches, honestly, let me get some light in there. My stitches have honestly not been looking the best, but I've, for one, been improving, and two, when you hold it like up here, you don't notice that the stitchings are kind of wonky. It's also my first project, and this is going to hang up on my wall. No one's going to be like this close inspecting my stitches, so very pleased. This is what the back looks like. I gotta say, much neater than my first ever cross stitch project from a couple of years ago. So yeah, super pleased with this. I'm just gonna continue stitching now until my body is like, no, you gotta stop, you're cramping up. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and stitch the night away. Hello, friends. It's 2 days later, well, not even 2 days, and I have a bit of explaining to do because I don't really have that much left to do. I have to finish off that one slice of cake at the bottom and then add some green and red details because I haven't been doing the green and red yet. So I can explain. I got very, very addicted to this and I just could not stop. Every single free moment I've had in the last 2 evenings has been spent on this thing. I am so obsessed with cross stitching. Another reason I didn't really check in between is because there wasn't much to say. It's been smooth sailing the whole way. I haven't had any issues. I think I've had one time where the thread got knotted at the back, but I was totally able to fix that. I've only had it once that I placed a stitch in the wrong place, and then I was able to fix it. Yeah, so far so good. Now, as I said, my friends are coming over on Thursday. I'm gifting them these kits, and we were gonna do a little crafty evening, and I was supposed to work on this one because I did not think I was gonna finish it this soon. It's Friday now. My friends are coming next Thursday. So, needless to say, I bought some more cross stitch patterns from ColourfullySarah. I didn't buy one, I didn't buy two, I didn't buy three, I bought 9. Now, since I haven't been filming much because it's just been smooth sailing, I did want to add a little extra something to this video. So what I think I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to take you guys to the yarn store where they also have the DMC, I think it's called, the yarn, the little teeny tiny skeins, where they have that. I hope they also have the fabric and the hoops. We'll see. If not, I'll head to a different store. But I'm going to take you guys along with me and we can go select the colors we need for the pattern. But before we can do that, of course, we need to select which pattern I'm going to make. I'm going to grab my laptop so I can look at them myself. And for you, they will be on the screen here. So I tried to go with a couple different color variations because I really want... okay, wait, more backstory. We're having big renovations happening in like half a year and I'm getting a whole new studio space and I'm already thinking about how I'm going to decorate the backdrop of my YouTube videos. And one thing I really want to do is have some crafty artworks behind me. So these are perfect. That being said, I'm going for a pretty colorful vibe in my studio. I mainly love pink, but I love adding a bunch of other colors in there in the mix. The main color is always going to be pink, but I do want like some yellows, some purple, some blues. I just think those look stunning together. That's a little bit of the reasoning behind why I picked these specific patterns, but I also think they're just really adorable. So, option number 1 is the Pastel Potions. Very cute. Option number 2, the Stardew cross-stitch pattern. This one is super fitting because Lars, my fiance, has been playing Stardew Valley a bunch on the PlayStation, and I've been really enjoying watching because it's like one of the only games I have way more experience in than him, so I get to like help him and just watch him play while I cross stitch, which has been really fun. Usually I don't really enjoy watching him play any games, but with Stardew it's super fun and it's been really nice to cross stitch while doing that. So how fitting would it be to make a Stardew one? However, the colors in the Stardew one are not really the colors I want to have in the backdrop of my future studio, so I don't know if I'm the most excited about this one. It would be fitting, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go with this one this time around. Next up, I got the fruits one. I got this one because it really reminded me of Animal Crossing fruits. Now, it does have a banana, which is not an Animal Crossing fruit. So it's definitely not purely Animal Crossing, but it was giving me Animal Crossing vibes, and also the colors would look perfect in my future studio. So I definitely love this one. Then I've got the potted plants one. So cute. Also really want to make that. This is going to be such a hard decision, guys. You guys, how am I ever going to crochet again when I've got these beautiful patterns waiting for me? This is bad. Who let me try out new hobbies? Gosh. Okay, next up we have the garden tea party. It's so cute. It's so freaking adorable. I love it with all the pink shades and then the little yellow accents in there. It's so freaking adorable. I really want to make this one, but I don't think it's going to be my next one because, of course, the one I'm making right now is full on pink as well. So I think the next one needs to be a different color. Next up we have, of course, colorful stitching, which is all about cozy yarn related hobbies. You can see a crochet hook, some knitting needles, some scissors. This is 100% must have for the backdrop of my future YouTube videos. Now keep in mind when I'm talking about my future YouTube videos, These renovations are going to start in like half a year and they're going to take at least half a year. So we're looking at like in 1 year's time minimum. Although the room I'm currently in is going to become a bathroom. So during the renovations, I have to get everything out of here. So we have a guest room where nothing will happen. So I will be making that one my temporary studio. Um, it's not ideal because it only has one really small window, which is facing the north. In the northern hemisphere, that means no sunlight. So that's not ideal with, sunlight, but I'll be able to make it work somehow with enough of this mood lighting. It'll be fine. So I'll have an intermediate studio, and I think both the intermediate studio and the actual future studio, I'm gonna make full on vlogs of decorating them, redoing them, and things like that. So I'm very excited, and I hope you stick around for those videos. And I need to stop getting distracted. So let's get back to it. This one is another good contender, although once again, it's quite a bit of pink, and I kind of want to do something else than pink for the next one. Oh, we have the Enchanted Garden one. Now, I love this one because it has all my favorite colors, like my favorite color combinations on it, which is yellow, pink, and blue. I think those look so cute together. So this is definitely a contender. But there's one that I've been eyeing for a really long time that might take the winning spots. Next up, we have Pink Vibes. Of course, I had to get this one. Yeah, all pink. We have some pink flowers, pink ribbons, pink clouds. It's so cute. But of course, all pink again, so maybe won't be my next one. Now, the next one I got is also the last one, and this one is the one I've been eyeing for a really long time, which is the hot air balloons one. I think this one is super cute, and I love the blue and purple together. Actually, let me check. Yeah. Okay, no. I thought I didn't have many with purple, but I have three. So the Pastel Potions has purple. This one, the hot air balloons, has purple. And the colorful stitching, so the handcrafting yarn related one, has purple. I'm debating between three: the hot air balloons, the pastel potions, and the potted plants. Oh gosh, this is so hard. Maybe let's check which of these requires the least amount of skeins. I need something to help me make my decision easier. So let's see. I'm downloading them right now. So apparently the hot air balloons one needs 17 colors. The pastel potions needs 24 colors. And the potted plants needs 18 colors. So that's one color more than the hot air balloons pattern. So I think that sets it in stone. I will be doing the hot air balloon pattern. I'm really, really excited about this. I think this one is also a nice one to do like one color at a time. That's something I wanted to talk to you guys about as well with this one. I didn't do that with this one. I mean, I did one color per like item. So I did with this one, I did one color at a time, but I didn't necessarily do all the light pink at once because I'm really bad at like counting the number of squares in between, and I'm just terrified of making mistakes. So I just didn't do that. It was much easier for me to just do it one item at a time so that the stitches are closer together. But with this one, it seems like I can do like the outline of all the balloons and the outline of all the clouds first, and then I am like ready to go, and there's not that much more counting to do, which I think is going to be a really big game changer. That's going to make this project a lot easier, I believe. So yes, I'm very excited. 17 colors. I need a 7-inch hoop. Is this a 7-inch hoop? I have no idea. I guess I'll see tomorrow. And 14 count Ida cloth. You guys, I'm really excited. Now, unfortunately, I would like to print this off at my work, but it is Friday evening right now, so I won't be able to print it off at work until Monday. So if I do finish this, well, if I will finish this weekend, I will have to use my laptop to look at the pattern instead of having it on paper, but that's totally fine. You guys, I'm so excited about this new hobby, and I already apologize for maybe a lack of crochet content. However, in 2 weeks, yes, 2 weeks, I do have a market, so it should be fine because I do need to do some prepping for that market anyway. I think next weekend's video is going to be all about my new mock setup, and I'm doing some fun new price signs and stuff, so be sure to check that one out. Without further ado, I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I head to the yarn store. And now I'm gonna go sit, finish off this one, maybe not finish, but work on this one and watch my fiance play Stardew Valley. Hey guys, as you just saw, I went by the yarn store, love that place, and as usual, I ended up staying for about half an hour talking to the owner, having some fun, looking around, as I usually do. I did finish my cross stitch pattern yesterday, absolutely in love with it. It turned out even cuter than I thought it would. The colors look amazing, and honestly, the quality that you get from ColourfullySarah is incredible. I learned so much compared to the other cross-stitch kit that I used before, so I'm really excited about this. I'm also super excited to get started on the next one, so I am going to do a little haul for you guys of that one. So yeah, final thoughts on this. Amazing. Honestly, I had thought cross-stitching takes so much time. So originally I had thought this video is going to span over multiple weeks. This is going to take me so long to do. I have to do it in between crocheting and stuff. So I thought this is going to be a video that takes me a really long time to film. Here we are 3 days later from when I started to film and I've already finished the project. Now, granted, it is a relatively small project, but like, don't underestimate the stitches. This is hundreds, if not thousands of stitches. Now, maybe thousands might be an exaggeration, but definitely more than 1,000, I would say. Don't underestimate how long this takes. It did take me long. I just spent a lot of my days doing it. Yeah, highly recommend. I also think her kits are quite cheap. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I paid around 40 euros per kit, while with everything that you get in there and like the quality yarn you get and the explanation and like the amount of effort she puts into it, I think that is a super, super reasonable price. And the patterns, because I bought 9, I had like 40% off and they were only 260 a piece. So I paid about 20 euros for 9 patterns, which was amazing as well. Okay, now let's move on to my little haul of everything I got to start on the hot air balloon cross-stitch pattern. First off, we got the 7-inch hoop. Also, I thought those patterns weren't going to be that much bigger than this one, but oh, was I mistaken. And the patterns are also like completely full to the outside. It's not like you have this large white space at the edge. So that's definitely going to keep me busy for quite a lot longer than the other one. So we have the hoop. Let's get the non-exciting stuff out of the way first. We have this, what's it called again? Ida cloth, 14 CT. It looks like it's been through some stuff, but actually the lady at the yarn store, it was a super busy day today because it's this special event in Ghent. was so kind because she knew she had one roll left somewhere. So she went digging in her storage for this because originally she had said that she didn't think she had it in stock. So she could order it to arrive on Tuesday. And I was like panicking, like, I gotta spend my whole weekend not cross stitching. Can't do that. So then she was like, wait, let me go check if I might have one more roll. And she did, so I'm very happy. Now, it is a lot whiter than this one, which I hope is not going to bother me too much when I hang them next to each other. If it does, I'm just not going to hang them next to each other, and that one, the small one, will be hanging somewhere else. Because it's also going to look different in the sense that this is much bigger and more filled, so that's fine. So, the two boring things out of the way. Then I also got this thing, which is to organize all your mini skeins of yarn. So it's wooden, and it also has like a built-in shelf thingy, so you can put them in and like take it on the go. It also has a built-in magnet, so that's really nice to put your needle on. So let's just quickly open on up. This is what it looks like. I think this is going to come in super handy. Okay, this slides off, and then you've got all the little cards on the inside, and then on one side it says DMC, and on the other side at the top you can write the number and maybe also the symbol. That's great. And then of course, oh, I got a little new baggie as well, just to organize my cross stitch stuff separately from all of my crochet stuff. So I just put the skeins of yarn in here before I wind them onto the wooden thingies. Here are all the colors I'll be using. Very happy that everything was in stock. First I was panicking when I didn't see one, but then I also thought like, this project is gonna take me a month probably. So if something's not in stock, I'll just wait to do that color. But everything was in stock, so I was able to get everything. So yeah. Immediately after this, I'm going to start winding these onto the new wooden thingies. They have a name. I don't know the name yet. That's it for cross stitching what I got. And then I also, of course, because I'm a crocheter, had to get a big bag of stuffing because I'm all out again. Oh, and I told you guys that there's this event going on in Ghent. It's called Broderie Publique. And when this event happens, Knitkat, the store, I think if you spend like a certain amount of money, you get a free goodie bag. So I got one, and let's see what's inside because I have no idea. Here we have the bag. It's a Scheepjes bag, which is a yarn brand, pretty local to like Belgium, Netherlands. So let's go on and open it up. Of course, we have the little darling speckled. For those of you who don't know, I actually designed this yarn in collaboration with Scheepjes. They have 6 colorways of the little darling, the softly sprinkled gradient version, and I designed all 6 colorways. So how adorable is it that they're giving it away in these skeins? So this is great to have because I love this yarn, and I also really love making mini sleeping dragons in this yarn. And also the best thing about this yarn, it all comes with this. It's an easy start tab. Isn't that amazing? I think all yarn should have that, so you can always have the perfect center pull. Oh, would you look at that? DMC yarn. Unfortunately, I don't need black for this one, but I definitely will need it for some other project someday, so that's great. We have a mini skein of Scheepjes Metropolis. This will be nice to add some little details on something. And then we have a tiny skein of the most beautiful purple in Scheepjes Katona, which is like the Scheepjes cotton wool that's amazing for making like bags and stuff. There's more in here. We have a booklet. Oh, so it's actually a booklet with a pattern to make the scarf and the hat on here. How fun is that? I definitely don't think I am that good at knitting to make a pattern this detailed already, but for future, definitely fun. Then we have Small But Fun Scapious book, which is like a knitting, crocheting, and punch needling. So I'm guessing knitting, crocheting, punch needle. And I guess it has, oh, look how cute this pattern is. Oh, how fun is this? We got a lot of goodies. I see 2 more booklets. Oh, this is a pattern for this nice little cardigan with like whole instructions to it. How fun is this? And then a whole book, oh, of scapious yarn patterns. Tropical issue. Look at all of them. Oh, how fun is this? Oh, this is great. Oh, cute. How fun is this bag? Okay, I'm getting off track now. What I actually wanted to say is I think I am going to end the video off there. As I said, I thought this video was going to go up way later than it actually is because I somehow finished a whole cross stitch project in 2 days. So here we are. Very excited to start working on these. I won't film these anymore. I could, but I think 3 times already I have gone over 15 minutes filming on my camera for this video of just me talking. So I think that's enough for one video, and I just want to cross stitch, and that's all I want to do. So I'm going to do that now and edit this video a bit this weekend and take it easy. I actually also have some super exciting news coming up, which will have the effect of me having much more time to put into Nooks Hooks. So there's some very exciting stuff coming up where I'll be able to just plan stuff better, even though I'm really not a planner. I do make plans, I just never follow them. So yeah, there's really exciting news coming up in the next 2 weeks, and I can't wait to share it with you. I'm not ready to share it yet, but I am super excited to share it. I might make a post about it on Patreon this weekend already. So yeah, super exciting stuff coming up. And with that, I think I will end the video here. Let me know if you've tried cross stitching before, because I'm really curious if this is a common thing in like the crochet knitting community, that you also dabble into cross stitching. I think it's great. It's so low, like how do you say that in English? I'm thinking of the word drempel. It's so easy to get into, like you don't need much to start, and I mean, you don't need to know fancy techniques like the stitches with crochet. You need to like really understand them and practice a lot before you get something that looks kind of decent. Like I'm sure I could cross stitch better, but it's really easy to get into. So highly, highly recommend cross stitching. And I do think we have found a winner of a new hobby that I will definitely continue doing. I'm getting off track again. I was closing off this video. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!